Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? What's happening? Very good. I'm blessed, man. Blessed. All good. No complaints. Just give me a second, boys. I'll be with you guys now. Cool. Let's get it. That's sorted. Browser source is up and running. Good morning, guys. What's happening? Just give me a second. Let me just pull this up quickly. There we go. Oh wait, I forgot one thing. Hold on. Okay, sorted. Are you guys ready? Yannick, good morning. Uncle Rose, good morning. Mark, Charles, Chad, good morning. Brandon, blessing guys, happy Tuesday. Stoked to be here for another morning of education. 100% good morning, my brother. Gino, good morning. The Switch Show, good morning. Golden and I set around Hopper 6. Yo, Hopper 6, I only woke up, bro. What did you catch there? What did you catch? Cody AE, good morning, brother. Guys, without further ado, let's get straight to these charts. Okay, not to phase on that weekly. However, the daily with yesterday's closure pretty much being indecision, right? We can clearly understand why price is dropping to the downside, with gold actually closing beneath the level of 2400. More than likely, just after seeing that, I'm going to mark out the current daily low and the current daily high right now. That's the first thing I have to do, because I'm going to already anticipate that if we can re-break that current daily low, which is what, 2388, we should come and fill the left bottom wick right there. So I'm marking that first, and then I'm also going to be marking the current daily high. So this is pretty much going to be my play area today. And if I look where price is, yes, we are tapping into liquidity, but if you look, just check where my cursor is hanging, right? Look at the bottom wick of yesterday, where that wick ends, 2388, 2383.67, and look where the bodily support is on the left hand side right there. Look at that bodily support there compared to where that candlestick low is. Is that not the same place? So there's a very high probability that you can actually come and fill that. That's what I'm going to anticipate. I see we are re-breaking that 4-hour low as well as that daily low right now. So first and foremost, guys, I'm going to whiz through this analysis, just because I might want to look for an early position here. So this is going to be my 4-hour zone, and watch how I tweak it on that 30-minute. So that is my 4-hour zone at the level. Here we've got my 4-hour resistance area, which is the current daily high. We can clearly see that the 4-hour, what did it do? Can anybody tell me what did that 4-hour just do after breaking 2400? She just flipped bearish. Give me a 2v2 bias, right? Because that 4-hour level 2400 was that 2 candlestick pullback. The 2 candlestick pullback being broken, I've now flipped my bias to 2v2, meaning at this point it's even more comfortable for me to buy or sell at this point. Okay, understanding how the 4-hour structure is, if we can break the level 2384.37, she should tank even further. Now if I look to the left hand side, I have that zone that I was speaking about, which is that current daily low area right there. I've got a liquidity level. Price should tap into that before it drives or before it continues further down. So what do we know now already? We know now already that we should tap into this level of 23.84. We should tap into that, right? I can use that to my advantage. So check this out. If I look to the left hand side, I've got a resistance point there. I've got a support level right there. Okay. So within that, I'm going to be looking for that second move because I'm going to be trading that. So why I'm mentioning these key points is because this is how I can get on position. If I don't take a trade now, I can use it as a confluence as price goes further. Okay. Popping down to that hourly, also we can see price making lower lows and lower highs with the structure. Coming to that 30, same thing. However, the previous 30 minute has closed strong Maribosa in liquidity. We do understand that why it's done that is because it is in liquidity area 100% and it is a sign of reversal. I love that. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pop to that 30 minute and start tweaking these levels like that. So that's at 4-hour level. Why does it say add text? This is the current daily low right there. Current daily high right there. My 30-minute levels is as follows. That support level we just broke out is this level right there. You guys see that? That's at support level we just broke out. So I'm going to highlight this key area here, just so we can start painting that picture a bit more clearer. Is this like a new thing with TradingView? We can just add text there. Crazy. Okay, that's new. That was not there yesterday. Good. So let's look where price is. Let's look where we want price to go, and let's start to see how we can get on position. So let's plan our possible sells and then plan our possible buys. So because we are 2v2, it's either or for me at the moment. I obviously just need more data. Where price is tapping to is in that 4-hour liquidity zone right now, as you can see that, right? You can see that, right? Where that previous 4-hour tapped into was a level of liquidity. So this is going to be how I'm going to be playing today. With me understanding that what I want to see is price pretty much tap into that level once again before either continues driving up or re-breaks the low and I continue shorting it down to 23.75. First scenario. Second scenario is it pulls back right now to that level that it just broke out of, and then we look for tight threes there. So we'll be taking more aggressive shorts from them. Okay. And then the final scenario on the sells is we don't take any other positions in there because they're possibly set up for us, and then we wait for price to re-break the low and get involved for the shorts into the consolidation area on the left hand side. As you can see over there, beautiful consolidation area. We'll literally just be trading resistance to support. Very straightforward. All we're gonna do is be patient. Okay, that's what I see on the 4-hour. On the 30-minute, it's gonna be that same scenario with anticipating either price to re-break the current daily low in anticipation that you should drop into 23.84. How big is that area? It's about 26 pips. It is enough for me to get involved. And then also the pullback to that area, waiting for resistance to form there and then looking for the shorts down. I personally prefer that more, because why do I prefer that more? Is because that will then be the break and the retest of the structure. So the break and the retest is price actually doing this. You have a level of support, right? Because price came up, retested, drove into a zone of liquidity, then tapped that level of support again, and then eventually breaks out to retest and then drop. What is that? So what is actually happening here? We've got support, price turns support into resistance, there she is, and there she drops. So that's what I would really want to see actually this morning. Is price pulling back into the zone, grabbing the liquidity, testing it as a resistance, and I look for my shorts there already in anticipation that she'll then melt down in a continuation of price dropping to the downside. Now, what do we also see? We've got a strong Maribosa closer at candlestick low. Now, with that also being said, you should know by now that I don't use Maribosa candles as continuation candles. I use them as reversal candles in liquidity. Total opposite to what the world tells you to. But we see this over and over and over again. If we have strong Maribosa closures in liquidity, what is that? It's a sign of reversal for me. Not to say it's going to reverse entirely, but it's going to retrace. We can literally see that happen right now. So this is going to be one of two things. Either I wait now for price to retest that level, grab liquidity and I take type 3s, or If it starts to re-break that current daily low right now, I'm going to take that early shorts in anticipation that we'll tap into liquidity. Why? Because I mentioned on that 4 hour that before we really go anywhere largely, we're going to tap into that level, which is the same as that level and that level. So something like this, either to re-break and drop, or tap into that and come back up. And essentially what you're then doing is ranging on that 4 hour. You see that? So that will be my sell side of things. Okay? The buy side of things, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be as simple as this. Price to come back up, test that level as support, because then this is going to be kind of like that null and void section that we mentioned last week. Thursday, I took those buys, remember, on stream? Same setup. Null and void the area, because that was just a deep rotation for price to grab liquidity. Come back up, treat the same support as the new support, and we long the position back into the zone. Okay? That's the first step. Second step, if that doesn't play out for me for the buys, I'm literally just going to wait for the re-break of the current daily high to target that high and that highs or something like that. Okay, very straightforward. It's a 2v2 buys, either or for me today. However, I do prefer the sells. I would prefer to take sell positions in opposed to the buy positions, but literally I have to trade what I see and not what I think. We have our plan now. As data gets provided more for me, I will obviously have more confluences, such as a possible flip of the 4 hour back into the zone. However, for me, what I'm going to understand is that we've got that break of that previous 4 hour. There is just a high possibility that we continue to sink down. But I have mentioned the confluences. I have met the requirements that I want price to meet before I do take said position, and that's what I'm simply just going to be waiting for. You've seen yesterday, I actually didn't take a trade because we didn't get to set up the way I wanted to, and you'll see how that paid out. You just have to be patient, and you never break rules, and you stick to your plan all the time. Even if that means you don't take a trade, that is totally fine. But drop a 1 in the chat if you understand. Let me know on any questions you have. MFX members in the Zoom, are you fine, guys? Let me just get my water bottle. So we are ready for this morning's London session. Do drop a like on the stream if you've already learned something, and also subscribe to the channel. Road to 1.5k subs. Let's get it. I'm new here. Hi. Hello. Way to health. Way to wealth. Good morning. Good morning. Suleiman, good morning. Hope you guys are doing good. MFX, has anybody take any positions yet? Ben, how is it? How much? Very nice. Well done, boy. On that early shorts. Nice, nice. Great stuff. How we almost there on that journey, eh? Let's go, bro. Let's go. AJ, good morning, my man. Hope you're doing good. So, guys, we know exactly what we're going to be doing. Let me just pop these here for you so I can show you where I'm looking at, what I'm looking at. So here we got aggressive sells. I just want to mention this here. There's going to be a type 3 off that resistance point. And then here, it's going to be the flip. So if we get that, it's going to be the type 4 flip. Let's say it does do that. I highly doubt it will do that, but let's just say it does that. Got type 4 flip there. And then here will be aggressive buys. As your type 4. Okay, so it's going to be a patience warning just like yesterday. We have London opening in about 15 minutes. I just wanted to whiz through that chart just in case we get that early setup today. Nothing really on the news front for me today, so I'm not going to phase about that. London opening 15. Let's see if we can get that early move this morning. I also like this type 4 idea on the flip. That will be the rebreak of that 4 hourly lows as well. I just can't. Why I'm also not taking anything up here right now is because I can't. Because if I look where price is, I am in 4 hour liquidity already. So that is something I obviously have to be aware of. Yes, Bevan. Jason got those early morning sales. We're gonna upload another another playlist for tomorrow onwards. FVG vibes, what's happening, boy? Okay, so about 10 minutes. Let's see. Yeah. This was obviously a beautiful setup this morning at 7 o'clock. That was a very nice one. Look at that now. Very, very nice. Type 3, very nice. So you have a level of support, price breaking resistance to grab liquidity, coming back into that range. As it breaks the 5 floor, you can short it down. That was a very nice setup this morning. Did I understand correctly? If it's Monday, use PWH, PWL. If it's Tuesday, use... No. I don't use previous weekly highs and lows. I do look at my weekly, but I don't use previous weekly highs and lows. I just focus on previous daily highs and lows, and then in a case like today, where it's already pushed, then I'll use current daily highs and lows. Well, I'll try and like use these wicks as wick fills. So while I use the previous daily high and lows, or the current daily highs and lows, I use them as momentum carriers. So I anticipate that if we re-break, because it's a candlestick structure, right? So I'm going to anticipate if it re-breaks either the high or low, we should continue momentum, especially if that area lies at a significant zone. Just give me a second. So let me just check there on chat, the MFX chat. I sent that other link now. Just double check there. Eight minutes to London Open. I personally would prefer a price just come here and grab that volume. That will make a lot more sense regarding price action for me. What's that, mate? How are you doing? So the way she's looking, I'm gonna anticipate something like that, boys. The 15's looking like she can pull back to liquidity. This is actually looking quite interesting. While I wait for gold, how far are we? Okay, so let me just put a price alert just in case. But while I wait for gold, let me just break down GJ quickly. So looking at that weekly on GJ, once again, I'm gonna take it with a grain of salt just because we had the service offline on forex.com. And obviously overall on GJ you are bullish, right? That is easy to see. It's quite easy to spot that you are overall bullish. Popping down to that daily price is trading at the level of support 202,500. So right here you've got your level of liquidity right there. However, that level of, let me say, the break before this run was down here, 208.19. So if price is gonna hold the support, break it, I'm gonna anticipate price to tap into that level of 201, 200, 618, around that level over there. And on the contrary, if she does, because we haven't closed below on the daily, right? So if she does reject that area and flip that daily high, I will anticipate price to push to the upside. Okay, coming to that 4 hour, This is why I've been avoiding GJ for a hot minute now. It's just that it's so choppy. But with yesterday and Friday's candle starting to print, she's starting to print better candles. Like, it's more readable. The ranges are becoming larger, which is starting to entice me to want to look for position on GJ once again. Okay, which is all I was being patient for in the first place. So let's go ahead and mark out the 4-hour highs and lows. So immediately the 4-hour resistance point is going to be here. That is where price stems off of before that drop, as well as the current support level being there. I will obviously tweak it on my 30-minute, which is pretty much that same area on the left hand side. Okay, then adding one more zone, which is going to be the high of that 4-hour, which is there, and then just drop into my 30-minute to tweak the zones. I'm going to pull back to my hourly. Okay, so for me personally, I'm going to pull my 30-minute zone there. That's also going to line up with that 4-hour low for me. And then I'm going to add in my 30-minute level right here. Okay, that's my 30-minute level right there. Coming back to the hourly, let's see how she's starting to close. So for me, what it's looking like, boys, is that we're actually coming to that liquidity level of the 4-hour and actually starting to stutter there. Okay, now I just want to run through my buys and make sure everything is still the same, which it's not. So even though you are overall bullish on that 4-hour, we can clearly see how we're starting to flip, right? That 4-hour is now bearish. That 4-hour is now bearish, with price sinking beneath these lows there. Breaking that, this is obviously that retest before price can either push back up and hold into consolidation, or re-break the low and drop. So GJ is also going to be one of those trades where it's straightforward. It's really straightforward. 30-minute, I just want to check that structure. I think we might be bearish on that 30 as well. Yeah, we're bearish on that 30 as well, boys. 2v2 just like gold. As you guys know by now, 2v2 buys is my favorite because I can trade either or. And GJ is going to be one of those where it's an either or day. Okay, let's play out the sell scenario, let's play out the buy scenario. Sell scenario is something like this, where price is continually making lower lows and lower highs on the 4-hour, which it is. So the easiest for me on the 4-hour is going to be to wait for that low to break and I'll short it. Why I don't really want to short earlier is because where we are at is at a major 4-hour liquidity zone. Do you guys see that? So I'd more so actually want to buy in anticipation that what price is doing is sitting in that range. Okay. Then on that hourly, if we now close above their London open for something like this, it's pretty much going to null and void that sell idea for me. And what does that do? It then agrees upon me understanding that price tapped into 4-hour liquidity that's now rejecting closing above for price to do something like that. Yes, like that, but first of all, just to get back to the zone where it came from. And that's actually looking very tasty. Because what we're now seeing is that price broke a level of what? QP, liquidity, and support. It hasn't retested the level yet. So even if this isn't the overall buy, we should possibly see price retest that level for something like that, right? If she can close back above this 30-minute resistance. And that is what I'll be waiting for this morning, boys. I actually really like the setup. So it's not an idea that we're going to run with and say, you know what, this is the overall move it's going to run. It can, for sure. However, that first primary target is going to be getting price back to that level. What do I want? I want a closure above this level of resistance in the next 20 seconds. And if I get that, I'm going long on GJ. Go. For something like this. With my stop being somewhere around there. And then targets there and there. There she goes. There's that closure. I'm going to want to take these buys on the flip. My stop loss is going to be 25 pips. So get ready here, boys. TP1 obviously 10, etc, etc. That's me in GJ buys right now. Let's see if she can run. TP1 is going to be the 10 pip mark. Anticipating price to retest the levels. And then your TP2 will be quarter pip at 19.2 pips. And then you let the rest run. I'm going to extend my stop to about 31 pips just to have it away from that level and have it beneath the previous 30 low. That's also going to be beneath the bodily support on that hourly, because if we're going to start trading back down there, then obviously I just got caught out in the fake out, and that's fine, and I don't want to be in the position. However, with price closing the way it is, she should continue driving to the upside in anticipation that it's going to be a retest of the level before it either continues driving up or it's going to be the retest for price to obviously drop. However, either way, I will hit my target if that is the case. So right now, it's just going to be a matter of patience for me to see if this is going to be that retracement to the level of 202,500, which is right there. Yeah. So that's the area I want price to get to. Put a W in the chat if you understand the analysis and you understand why I've taken those longs on GJ. Okay. Straightforward, boys. The only way I could lose this trade is if that bodily support there holds. That's the only way. Other than that, she should do what I planned. At 10 pips, I'll secure partials and I'll go to break even as well. Okay, she's about halfway to that target right now. Let's see if she can continue driving. But yeah, this is literally like a textbook play for me, boys. It's literally the same. And for that, we do have an 87% win rate. So there's an 87% chance that it's gonna smack that target, if you know what I mean. That's why I'll take my play every day. If I see my play, I take my play. So I got TP1 there, got TP2 there, and then for those that do want the longer term trade, that's you. But honestly, for me, all I want is 202,500. That's a quadruple level. Okay. 20 pips. TP1, I'm securing partials, going to break even, and the rest I'll leave running. So now price pretty much pushed about 6 pips in profit. There is no way I'll really manage it yet, to be honest with you. I think what I will do is I will just go tighter on that stop. So I'll bring my stop now up to the previous 15 low, just because that price is pushing. So if this candle is going to do something like this where it's made its bottom wick, right? Then to come up, push 6 pips to re-break that bottom wick, I don't really want to be in the trade. So if it's going to break that previous 15, I definitely don't want to be in the trade, because then it's going to be something like this, where we might then see something like that, right? So how am I going to manage this position? You got 2 jobs as a trader: managing capital and taking profit. Okay, so now I'm going to go from 31 pips and I'm going to manage the position to a stop loss of 15 pips, 15.4. That's how I'm managing the position already. So it's literally half the trade's risk, if I can say that. So that's how I'll manage it. Not being too aggressive, but simply to the fact that I do not want it to break the previous 15s low. And that's the reality there of trading, boys. It's not just about thinking, I'm gonna take the trade, yeah, money, money, money. It's not about that. It's understanding that in order to do this on the long term, your wins, your losses need to be managed correctly as well, just like your wins. So this is how I'm managing this position now. I'm not cutting the trade short, none of that. I'm Still allowing the trade to play out because I still trust the position. However, technically it's not going to make sense for this candle to flip its low and re-break the previous 50. You with me? So that is why I've managed the position. We went from 31 pips to 15.4. Please read back your entries, SL and TP on GJ. Can't you guys see it? It's 202.153 as a stop loss, 202.307 as an entry, 202.44 as TP1, and 202.500 as TP2. Mods, just let me know if it's not that visible on YouTube. Just let me know because the numbers is right there, boys. Good on your side? I don't know, but it is visible. Yeah, no, I'm sure. I do check all the streams afterwards to make sure that the music isn't too loud and all that stuff. So I'm sure it is visible. Come on, baby. Push, GJ. So she went to about like 6 odd pips in profit, break even right now. Yeah, I've managed the position. Gold, let's see what's happening. Yeah, gold, I really feel like gold is going to pull back to that zone. So pull back to that zone, grab the liquidity and then drop. Or obviously drive. But there's no setup that I can take that I would want to take, you know, to anticipate the drive. So like GJ, we have a setup that we can take on the pullback. Gold doesn't have that. In the meantime, boys, if you haven't already, do drop a like on that stream, well, this stream, and then also subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Road to 1.5k subs, let's get it. Where we at with those likes? Bag, 25 likes, 50 viewers, that maths is not great, eh? Let's push it up, boys. At least let's get 35. Free education, free trades on the daily. You guys gotta show some love, man. Come on, GJ, baby. This was your 5 retest. You should drive now. See now, to the bag. There's nothing really at that area where it's okay. Yeah, we've got some bodily support there. Turn your phone. Oh, okay, I got you. So what we want right now is there a topic on there? There is a topic, but what you pretty much want now is just 5 minutes to break that high again and start driving. Because it is obviously testing the zone that it just broke out of, right? This is pretty much your price grab and liquidity. If we can break that highs, guys, we should continue driving. Okay. Flip for us, GJ. Can you flip for us? That 15 close is coming up now in the next what, like 3 minutes? 15 close, 3-minute bottom, making a drive to tap into these liquidity levels. Come on, baby. Morning, sorry I'm late, set through my alarm, so I have no stress, Risky. You understand? You were fighting crime. Like I said, boys, we just need to break these highs, flip and break those highs. We should ride this. There we go. She should tap TP now. Come on, baby. Let's go. Missed you, Jordan. See, Jordan caught a lovely 75 per banger on Naz yesterday. Very nice. This is literally a perfect LTA on the left hand side. A picture picked up for so you made it easy for me to catch. What, Naz? Or this? Or GJ? Oh, your Naz trade? Nice. $15 closure coming on GJ now. Yeah, it's nothing I can really do but just keep my stop loss right there and just allow price to, you know, do what it needs to do. We are printing higher highs and higher lows within the structure, so she should drive. The reason why we are rejecting, if we look to the left hand side, we do have that bodily level of now resistance there, so it is understandable why she is rejecting that point. Coming into liquidity now. Ooh, might get stopped here, but I wouldn't want to be in the trade if it re-breaks that previous low anyway, boys. So for me, I'm leaving my stop where it is. I don't want to be in the trade if it breaks that previous 15. It's already broken its previous 15. I don't want to be in the trade if it breaks the level here, so I'm keeping it there. However, she should just be grabbing liquidity to obviously drive up. This could be seen as that deeper retracement for sure. Just for me personally, I don't want to be in the trade if it re-breaks that low. That's just rule of thumb. So now we just wait and see the outcome. That was what, like 7% profit, then we popped down to 11% drawdown. Currently at 5% drawdown. GJ is very choppy today, which I'm not going to complain because it's volume. Volume is what we need. And my thinking is going to be that if GJ can flip its own high right now, then it really has no reason to come back down. Because, I mean, then that was probably one of the biggest liquidity grabs. You know what I mean? So if you can flip the high, she should go. And then we'll see that as just price coming down to grab liquidity. And at that point, then it really shouldn't come back down. So we need you to break there for us, GJ. Are you off? Are you off tomorrow, Jordan? I think you're off Wednesday, Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember your schedule correctly. Off right now? Oh yeah. Guys in the MFX Zoom, are we good? Oh yes, that retest that gold once, eh? GJ is very choppy at this level. Very, very choppy. Five close, still above that level of liquidity. No top wick on the 5. You want price to grab liquidity and start flipping. Oh, nice Donovan on that early positions, bro. Can you define in layman's terms what a grab of liquidity is? What the fuck is layman's terms? But a grab of liquidity is price just coming to a liquidity area and grabbing it. Liquidity area meaning where, how can I say, where most rejections has been on the chart. So those are identified as liquidity areas. Like this, you can see we are rejecting there a lot. That is price accumulation, grab liquidity. So if that makes sense. That should be me. Almost stopped out, boys. Very close to being stopped here. Okay, that's me out of the position. That is a loss for me today. 15.4 pips. We pushed about 7% profit, but it wasn't enough for me. Initially, I did have a 31 pip stop loss, but for me, I don't want to be in the trade who's going to be breaking these lows. So that is why I managed the position so early. Even if she runs now, I couldn't be phased. But Gino, you'll see in the supply and demand video, I go through what is liquidity, etc. So just go through the course and you'll like learn all of those things. Okay, that is a loss for me today. Second loss of the month on GJ. What is this? 23rd. GJ London buys. What is that? Nine till 9:21. And that's minus 15 pips. Loss. Bad. Type 4. It was type 3 just by the way. 15. Okay, so that was just a minor loss, 15 pips, not really a big deal. I am actually going to look to take another position if it does arise. We'll see. Gold is at the acting area that I was looking at, and GJ seems to be popping up again. We should move that. Where is this? Add in this there. I'm gonna have a price select because if it's gonna re-break to the high again, I'm gonna take another stab at it. But until then, I'm not gonna do anything just because it broke that previous 15 low as well as that low over there. Which obviously can be a liquidity grab. It's just a very deep liquidity grab. So the only way I'm gonna get in on GJ back again will be the re-break of the highs. Okay. Let's see. And then gold will be the type 3, looking to see if she either rejects this area or starts to close back above to drive to the upside. Let me just update those trades taken quickly. See. Does everybody understand how I manage the trade, etc., etc.? I think I did a wise decision with managing that actually. Because this would have been nearing that 31 pip stop anyway. Uh, 4 minutes till that 30 close as well. Let's quickly see what's the closure going to be like on gold. But now we just wait to see if we do get another setup. If we get another setup, we take it. If not, it'll just be that one trade today. But I will be looking for that setups, that second setup. So my rules is I take one trade a day if I won. However, if I've lost, I'm allowed to take a second position. So we max it at 2 trades, right? So if I lost that first trade, I'll max it at taking the second position if there is a setup for me. I won't just jump back into the next trade unless that setup is there. But at the moment, I am looking for type 3 aggressive shorts to roll over, or the closure above for type 4 longs. I prefer the salsa on here, on gold. Looks good, Jordan. Starting to reject this level that I marked on. Close also coming in 2 minutes. Let's see how we start closing here. But in the meantime, boys, let's hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's run it up. I should throw a poll up here. It's just okay, 30 open on Goldilocks. Nothing really. And then GJ also 30 close. So I feel like we managed that trade very well. Looking forward on GJ, I would more so want to look for positions if it breaks the low, or if it starts pulling back up. I won't take these buys again because it's close so strong bearish. However, I'll take the buys above 205 500, 202 500. So there. So this would pretty much be that set. How big is this wick? Not 10 pips. I'll rather wait for it to break. Rather wait for it to break and then trade to the left to the level of that. So if it does break, that's going to be the play for me. He's taking those shorts down. Okay. But she needs to close below. No close below, no trade. And then on gold, also I need closures, boys. Gold, I need closures either above or start to reject this area. Can I look for type 3s down? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop this here. Just in case it decides to drop while I'm not looking. What's that, Vince? Your journal? What's Vince sending me here? Oh, never mind. Both pairs looking like they're starting to set up, boys. Gold closure above for that longs up, or the rejection for type 3 shorts. And then on GJ, I need price to close beneath the level of 201,900. closures also coming up. GJ? GJ dropping here, boys. 15 closure above. 15 closure below. We're selling. 30 closure below. We're selling. And my stop is going to be based off of previous 15 high. Just like that initial trade. So for this, I have to get that closure beneath, boys. Guys, I'll be back shortly. Okay, Jesus just broke that floor, boys. So if we can get this 15 closed beneath, we can grab the shorts. Hopefully this doesn't push too much now. Got that 5 resistance as well. So there's where we gotta be patient now to wait for the setup. Not just jump in, you know. Gold also setting up quite nicely. But gold has to close above for me. GJ already broke that floor, so what I'm gonna do on GJ is I'm gonna do it on the flip of the candle. So let's say for example, where is she? Let's say for example this candle closes like that. Just obviously pretend it's a grey candle. And then the wick is what I'm going to use as a stop loss. Or I might even use the previous one. Okay? And then what I'll do is as this pops up, grabs liquidity, I'll take it on the flip in anticipation as it will continue dropping to that level of 201. Okay. And then on gold, you want closures above. So something like that. Honestly, if gold's gonna set up, I'm gonna take gold. And then tap in and then start driving to the upside. Go. So it's either or for me. I like the setup on both. They do look good. Whichever one sets up though, which they both should, I will prefer to take gold. Because that is my primary PSO. And G should continue 201,618. About 30 seconds. So that's perfect for the flip. And gold setup is going to be the closure above. Your trade is going to be there. Your stop is going to be the low of the previous, the current 15. So it's going to be about like, what? 35 odd pips in anticipation that we're going to go and tap that QP level. That would be the idea there. If we get that close above. If you did get a close above, not that convicting though. GJ also a very nice close. So let's see here quickly. Gold. No bottom wick. Is there a bottom wick? No bottom wick on gold, boys. Can't take it yet. Let's stab GJ. Okay, I'm gonna take that shorts as it breaks that low. Stop up there for 32. Okay. Let's see. Almost there. The rebreak of that low, we're taking it. And I have my stop there. Gold, the thing about gold is, boys, there's no bottom wick. So I can't take it. No bottom wick, no trade. So that's the reason why I'm going to go for GJ instead. As much as I would have preferred to take gold, I'm going for GJ instead. That is me in on those GJ sells right now. Looking for that target one, obviously 10 pips. Why is this mouse lagging? As per normal. And then final TP will be there. You know what, you should even come and fill this week. Because that's going to be the range of the low. The low of the range. But first things first, get that 10. And then from there, we can move, right? So this is that TP1. And then this is going to be that TP2 area, 17.5. Just delete this so I can do it like this. And then you have your final TP down here at 65 odd pips. Stop loss is 32. I might manage the trade if it starts to break those highs, but for now we're fine. Okay, so that's my trade on GJ, second trade on GJ. The reason why I didn't take gold, guys, is just because there's no bottom wick. As much as it looks beautiful, yes, great stuff, we wanted that, there's no bottom wick. No bottom wick means that there's no candlestick anatomy. No candlestick anatomy means I can't take the position. Because at what point does it make the bottom wick? Even if it doesn't, where's the probability? Okay, so unfortunately gold is a miss for me today. I can't take that one. But I am in GJ shorts right now in anticipation that she'll continue dropping. TP1, as per normal, I secure partials and then I let the rest run. Okay. So TP1, break even, and I let the rest run. That's TP1 smacked right there, boys. GG's. Going to break even on that position. And securing partials. Well done. Well done, well done, well done, well done, well done, well done. So let's see how far she can push. At TP2, I will look to secure some more. And that right there was our second position. So far she's running 10 in profit. Let's see how far she can push. Put a W in the chat, put a W if you caught that trade, put a W if you've learned. You can clearly see how it's important to keep your composure even when taking a minor loss. You don't just jump back in the market, you don't do anything crazy. You just do the normal thing as per normal. It's as simple as that. You saw me be patient, I waited for my setup. Once I got the setup, I took it. It was set up on gold. Couldn't take it because there was no bottom wick. And I took GJ because it was the planned trade anyway. However, this one met the criteria of having everything I needed. It had the bottom wick, had the top wick, etc, etc. Good. Let's see how far she can push. I would love that TP2, and I'm quite very damn sure I'm gonna get it. Very close to that TP2 now, boys. That's TP2 smack right there. 17 pips. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Ooh, there she goes. There she goes. Absolute banger. Banger, 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 banger. There she goes, there she goes, there she goes. 25 pips and counting. Lovely shit, man. GG's, man. GG's, GG's, GG's. So what I'm going to do is that trailing stop, I'm going to bring from BE to TP1 right now. So I've got a TP2 and I've got a trailing stop at 10 pips. So GG's. That is loss recovered and profits. Very nice. So imagine 65 pips, that would be nuts.
It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. And now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job. Just how I should.
Out of curiosity, who got those positions? MFX members in the chat, you guys get that? Do you see how vital that first trade's management was? Vital. As I mentioned while in the trade, you got 2 jobs. We did our first job, and here we did our second job now. %. Yeah, GJ, I won't lie, GJ isn't for the faint-hearted, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because it is a very choppy pay, especially lately. So, not for the faint-hearted. But she was my day one. It's the first pair that I built the strategy off of. So I'll always trade GJ. It's just the timing of trading GJ is very important. You'll see I haven't taken a GJ trade. Where's this? Since the beginning of the month. There's your song. Yeah, there's your song, boss. Hourly close also coming up. Just there is a disgusting hourly candle. Gold would have obviously paid out as well. Would have got 10, but like I said, my rules is very important. Very, very important. I just stick to that all the time. And because there's no bottleneck on a buy position that I would have wanted to take, I can't take. That's just rule of thumb for me. Everything I do needs to be textbook. Even this trade, textbook. Everything textbook. This was simple type 4s. We've seen it many, many times. It's hovering at this TP2. Oh, I see why. That little level there that I mentioned. Where are we now? 20 pip mark. We pushed about 25 pips. What is that? 21. Okay, boys. I'm gonna secure some here. I'm gonna secure some more here. Okay? 21 pips. And I'm gonna just let that last percentage just run. Okay. So that is 21 pips on that second trade so far. Just gonna allow the rest to run. She should drop this. She should literally drop to 201, 140. But I'm happy, 21 pips. Just add this up. 21 pips so far. Let's see how far she can go. Let me just add these onto stream. So you see, in this case, it's fine for me to take 2 trades. So that's why I have these rules. I just stick to it. 2 trades a day max. If I lose the first one, I'm allowed to take a second one if there is a setup that has arisen. And if I win my first trade, I don't take another trade. That's rule of thumb. Oh, 9:45. 9:45. What's time now? Oh, 9:56. To get 21 pips. Type 4 based off of the 15-minute. GG's. How far did she push? 27? She pushed to about what? 35? Damn. How long did it take you to become profitable? It took me 2.5 years, my brother. 2.5 years of a lot of trial and error because I'm obviously self-taught. So it took me 2.5 years. I've been trading now for going for my 8th year. 27. Yeah, I've been trading for 7 years, going to my 8th year now. So it took me 2.5 years to become profitable. So just like anything in life, man, it takes time. If you guys are, I don't know if you're at your break-even stage or you're still trying to become profitable, whatever, the best advice I can give you is just don't quit. Make sure you get educated the right way first of all, and then be persistent. You gotta be hungry, you gotta want it. You will get to your point of profitability and consistency. You just have to be hungry, you gotta want it, man. And even in that time, you're gonna experience speed bumps in the road. When you're profitable, you still experience speed bumps. However, nothing you can't handle. You're also gonna experience losses. Look, I'm 7 years in the game. I just took a loss today. That's fine. That's normal. Losing is part of the game. As long as you're able to have your risk plan so that you're always profitable, then you're good. Like now, I took a 15 pip loss, came back with this big ass trade. Almost hit 35 pips. And besides that, that's not even a thing for me because I'm a negative RR trader. So if I lose 30 pips now, and my next trade, I'm not going to be like, I need 30 pips to come back. I couldn't be phased. I'm going to continue to do what I do, which is 10 pips here, 10 pips here, 20 pips here, 20 pips here, and eventually I'll be profitable. You can see on my journal how it is. You just have to do this. You must literally be robotic about your trading. You need to be systematic about your trading and do the same sort of regimen every day. But just know if you do the right things and you mentor the right way and you are persistent, you'll get to your profitable stage. The biggest thing is that you just don't give up. I'm at a break-even stage, can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Good. How long does it take to get out of a break-even stage? Bro, I think for everybody it's going to be different. For me, that was within my first year of trading was terrible. I caught on the biggest nonsense. I was also a swing trader at the time. Then my second year of trading was pretty much getting better. And then that last 6 months, that's when I was stuck in a break-even stage. I just couldn't get past that. And then afterwards, I got past it. So my break-even stage personally was about 6 to 7 months, if I can remember correctly. Yeah. So, but I don't even want to say it because with everybody is different, man. Some people take 5 years to get profitable. Some people take 5 months to become profitable. I've seen it. I've had students that become profitable in a couple of months. Everybody is different. Everybody's different. The most important part though is that you don't compare yourself to other people. You focus on your journey, and whatever is, part of your journey, embrace it. Enjoy your break-even stage. Enjoy I know it's easy for me to say now, but I'm just thinking if I could go back into time, this is what I would have wanted somebody to tell me. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. Because it's literally, it's going to build your character as a trader. It's going to make you more resilient. And then also at your point when you start hitting those TPs, you become so grateful for it and you appreciate it. And then obviously becomes a norm. Like for us, by now, winning it's a normal thing. However, I'm still always showing my attitude of gratitude towards that because it took me years to get to the stage. Even when I was profitable, yes, I was taking dubs, but right now we're on a whole different level. Now winning is like child's play. It's easy. So literally, it's all a journey, and you must just embrace it. But yeah, there's no time on it, man. Don't put a time on anything, boys. Ugh. Don't put a time on it. Just be patient. Is there anybody that's still like struggling at their break-even stage though, or still trying to become profitable? Okay, my trading stop I'm gonna leave there, boys. We pushed about 35% profit, but I'm still leaving it there. You're in the right place. Definitely in the right place. Yo, Miles, what is your biggest loss in pips, if you don't mind me asking? 55 pips. $55 pips was the biggest loss, and I think the biggest gain was 280. Yeah, just gotta manage it. 280 pips? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You guys just gotta be. What's that? Saw you on stream with the 2Gs, and I must say your approach towards the market is dope, bro. Appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate that. Just frustrating, my trades end off play out, but I closed too early because of fear. For that, I would then highly recommend that you have a risk plan. Get yourself a risk plan. Have targets like myself. Look, even though I'll look at a position and I'm like, okay, look, we could see a possible 80 pip move. I'm not targeting 80 pips, bro. Where's my risk plan? My risk plan is between 10 and 20 pips every day. I compound that, and that's how I'm so profitable. I don't care about big moves personally. If I can do 10 to 20 pips every single day, I've got a big ass bag. And here's the journal proof to show. This is 10 to 20 pips every day. Again, from the beginning of the year. Where's this thing? All these trades, look at it. 10 to 20 pips. 10 to 20 pips. And then my losses, yes, they're bigger than my wins. So take note of that, and this is why I trade the way I do. Yeah, again, 10 to 20 pips. That's all I need. The odd big trade, 55 pips, 32 pips, like that. Don't look at that. Just look at the 10 to 20 pips. That's all I'm doing. And then look at the losses. 30 pips, 4 pips, 10, 26, etc, etc. And then here's that 55 pip loss that I just mentioned. But look at the norm. The norm is 10 to 20 pips. Here's that win here as well, 280 pips. That doesn't matter. I don't care. What's the norm? 10 to 20 pips. Here as well. What's the norm? 10 to 20 pips. But look at those losses. They relatively big. Okay? Here also. 10 to 20 pips. Look at the losses. They're bigger than 10 to 20 pips. Oh, I think my mouse is dying. Okay, just take note of what I'm saying. There's a reason for this. Look at my loss. Look at my wins. 10 to 20 pips. The odd 70 pip doesn't matter. Look at 10 to 20 pips. Then look at the losses. 15 and 18. Okay? Now you'll see that all I'm doing is 10 to 20 pips as the medium. And my losses is around 30 pips as the medium. Okay? Then let's go and look at the overall. For the month, 39 pips. This is profits and losses minus, nah? So for the month, Feb 39 pips, March 107, April 742. We had a 24 trade win streak that month. Then May 248. Then June 78. This current month we're running 341. It's probably going to be 15 minus 21. What is it? 6. So it's going to be like 346 after today. So do you see where the medium is at? It's you have to, number one, just have that proper risk plan going. Because you can have great trades, but if you aren't taking any profit, then what? Or if you're cutting your trades too short, then what? So these are all things that you gotta solidify within your risk plan as well. Because anybody can come to the trade and win. Anybody can come to the charts and win a trade. That doesn't make you a trader. Unfortunately, it doesn't. You gotta be able to manage everything. And then that also stems outside of trading. I'll get into that just now. Well, let me just finish off now. Outside of trading, I think is more important than in trading. Because if you're an impatient person or you do weird things outside of trading, I promise you it's going to relay into your charts. If you're impatient, if you're hot head, all that shit, all that emotion gets relayed into the charts, believe it or not. If you put the thing about trading as well, yes, you should have targets, and yes, you should have an idea of what you want. But the more pressure you put on the charts, subconsciously without you realizing it, the more you're gonna fuck up, because you're gonna be trying to get unrealistic shit every day. That's what it is. You'll get 10 pips, but monetary value won't be enough for you, so you'll trade more. That's the markets don't care about you, dog. Focus on your pips every single day and percentage growth on that account. That's all you focus on. Don't focus on, I need to pay my bills every month. No, don't do that. Trust me when I say don't do that. Because that is why you're going to continuously fuck up and you're going to be stuck in a stage. Focus on the charts. Focus on the pips. Focus on the percentage. That's all you got to do. And take it as it comes. Be patient with yourself and take it as it comes. And I'm speaking out of experience. Because I was stuck in a losing stage as well. Why? Because I wanted unrealistic results. With that also being said, I wanted bills to be paid off of trading. I'm going to pay this. Bro, now I'm trying to flip a $1,000 account into $3,000 every month. It's not going to fucking happen. With obviously proper risk management. Obviously, if you go balls to the wall, you can do that. But how consistent can that be? And what is the longevity of that happening? You know what I mean? So that's what helped me a lot. I have my yearly targets, I have my quarterly targets. Yes, I have my monthly targets. Personally, I want 3 to 5%. However, I know I can get more. But that isn't something I'm going to put on my head. Yo, bro, you need this, you need that, you need this. Because the problem is, the moment you start doing that, you're trading with emotion, not trading with actual technique. So there's a lot of factors that lead up to your profitable stage, I would say, and I advise my students on this every day. Because that's what helped me a lot. What's up, Miles? Took the same GJ sell from 203. Damn, 203, bro. Sheesh. Nice. Well done, brother. Well done, well done. Mr. Skater, what's a rule of thumb on lot size based on account size 25k? Is 1% too much to trade or too low? That's up to your appetite. I do between 1 and 3%, but that's because I trade personal funds. Obviously, if you trade funded, you have to take that into consideration. If you trade personal, obviously what you don't mind losing. But I would say anywhere between 1 and 3%, I would say is safe, if you are consistent enough. Yeah, for me, I stay static at 1 lot size, yes. What's your outlook on gold for the week? Like I mentioned yesterday, I think you asked me this question yesterday, I'm not sure. I don't look at outlooks for the week. Every day I take it as it is. Every day I take it as it is. Because the market can change at any given time. Markets is dynamic and not static. It's going to change all the time, so I trade as it comes. And that's why I'm able to take positions like this. I'm a day trader, guys. I'm a day trader. That spreadsheet, what about it? Yeah, the sale limit and welcome to most. Well done, David Jakowski. Good job, boys. Any other question, you can let me know, but I'm pretty much done for the day. I've taken 2 trades so far. I took GJ longs, I lost that minus 15 pips, and then I took GJ shorts and I just won that. We are currently running at 26 pips and running. GG's, man, GG's. But GJ played out quite nice. Gold also played out quite nice, I see. But like I said, boys, just didn't give me that setup I wanted. So going forward for gold, I would actually look to see if price can tap below and look for type 3s down. And then buys will only happen above there because I'm not going to be trading now at QP. It's too deep. But personally, I'm done for the day. We've taken 2 trades. So that is me. I'm just gonna. I just keep moving, man. Guys, I'm just gonna hop onto a cardinal. Let's do a cardinal, and then we'll check. Obviously, I still have runners going on this GJ position, so let's see how fast you can push. I might even close this whole position at 30 pips. Where's 30 pips? Shit, we tapped 30 pips already. We got to about 35. But let's go to cardinal. Let's see what she does, and then from there we can Cardi B. No, not Cardi B. Cardinal. What is it? Honestly, I don't do and there's nothing wrong with it, but just for me personally, I don't do risk to reward ratios. I don't do that. I've seen it too many times where people take a 30 pip trade and now they have to get a 1-to-1, so they're 23 pips, 20 pips, 25 pips, 27 pips, 18 pips in profit, and they won't secure anything because they want the 1-to-1. I can guarantee you now, the market doesn't care about risk to rewards, guys. Nobody's there. The market's not there checking, Miles has a 1-to-1, let me go get it for him. The market don't give a fuck. The market doesn't care. That's why, rule of thumb for me, medium 10 to 20 profits I take, and I compound every day. However, I'm not beating anybody down. If you do 1-to-1s, 1-to-2, 1-to-3, for sure, 100%. But the way I do it, it's just not. It's not lucrative enough for me, for me. And I'm quite sure my students will agree. Yeah, I was gonna say it like that. But I promise you, once you go through my course, it's gonna change your mind. Once you get mentored by me, it's gonna change your mind. Then I feel like you'll see the why, the light. I do things very differently compared to 90% of the world. And we can see the results for that. Just for your info, Miles, G's on the daily time frame, tap into the 100%, brother. Thanks for letting me know. I personally don't trade. I don't trade indicators. I don't trade SMC, ITC, fair value gaps. I trade none of that. I trade basic supply and demand, price action, and that's all I do. And then obviously my way of understanding it, and then my way of trading it. Yeah. Facts, yeah. Oh, yeah, also don't someone asked another question. I also don't trade Fibonacci. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, it's not my strategy. Me too, but just good to know. I hear you 100%, my brother. But the thing is, those good to know things subconsciously will play in your head without you realizing it. Just think about it. What is going on? Yes, Gino, let me actually send that to you now. Fuck it, boys, you know what? I'm closing this whole position here, 33 pips. No top wick on that 15. I'm out of here. I'm done. 33 pips. I'm happy. I'm good. I can run a million pips. I don't care. I'm closing the whole position at 33 pips. GG's. GG's, man. Out of here. 33 pips. That is what? 18 pips profit for them. Okay. Let's add that to the channel. Gino, I'll throw that to the Telegram now. Do you want my journal or do you want a template of the journal? Well, I'm just gonna pull this over anyway. Both? There we go, there's the journal, sir. Where are you located? I'm from South Africa, my brother. I got you, Gino. I'm from South Africa, bro. What is this? Mercedes. Must be a Mercedes, right? Either a C or S class. I'm gonna go with two smokes, and he said S class. Let's see. A Mercedes. Okay, it's not that. Oh, there's Opel. This is an Opel, right? That back bumper, that's an Opel. Must be. Which one though? I don't know. I'm not really clued up with Opels. Astra? Opel Astra? Oh, but you know what? It might be they're gonna maybe like say Vauxhall. You know? What is that? It's either that or it's what's the other car? Skoda. As I say, Vauxhall. Let's try Vauxhall. Because I think Opel is only South African. Overseas is all Vauxhall. 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 No, guys, you are terrible at this. I don't know what cause this is, bro. What is this? No, isn't this the MG? Isn't this that MG? Isn't this that MG? I don't know this car, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What is this? Help me. MG or Chevy? Ooh, it could be a Chevrolet even, eh? I don't know these, like... No, this must be an MG. Must be an MG. Look at that, the rear. They have the same style in the badge. MG? MG. I think it's an MG. I just don't know which one. For like the guys out of South Africa, what car is this? Because I don't think we even get this in South Africa. Looks like a Genesis. Ooh. I don't know what this is, boys. I'm not gonna lie. Hyundai i10 sedan. Nee, wacht. Oh, Charles sent me that update. Gino, wait, let me send you the update version. Charles just sent me the updated version. So we're up 359 pips for the month. We've made 392. We've lost 33. Up 359 pips for the month. Wow. My brother, how are you? Yeah, good. What's up? I got you. So were you struggling to find the link? Okay. for the course? Oh, it's on Patreon. So let me show you quickly. Okay, wait. I don't want to do this on YouTube. Just stay on stream. So stay in Zoom. Are you in Zoom? Obviously, that's what I'm hearing. Stay in Zoom, and then when we're done here, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Okay. Got you. Where you from though? Okay. Oh, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. How did you find the? Did you find me on YouTube? Really? Wow. Okay. Glad you joined, brother. Glad you joined. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you joined, brother. I'm glad you joined. But stay after all the MFX members. You can just come to Zoom after YouTube. Just stay there. And then once again, for those that don't know, we do offer a mentorship program, Learn and Earn. Includes my course, live trading, live mentorship, accountability calls, everything you need to level your trading from A to Z. It's there. So click the link in the description, and we'll see you in the group. Go, guys. I don't know what car this is. I think it's an MG. What is this? We don't know, right? We obviously don't know. So let's just. Okay. So it was an Opel. It was a Vauxhall. Never heard of that name. We obviously don't get this in South Africa. Insignia. I'm sure I've heard like someone speak about this. I don't know if like the Top Gear guys or someone, but I've heard this. This is definitely in England. Maybe, I don't know. For sure. Vauxhall. Really? Ah. Okay. Well, guys, now we know some education there. And GJ, she pushed about 45 pips. I secured everything at 33. So just a summary quickly. We took 2 trades today. First trade was a 31 pip stop loss. I managed that to 15 as you went 7 pips profit. She then came down to hit stop loss at 15. Then took a stab at it after we got our 15 confirmation, and we then took GJ shorts, and we just ran it up now to 33 pips. So GG on that. Looking forward for the rest of session. Gold shorts beneath 23.94, and then longs will be above 24.04. And GJ, there's actually nothing you can pretty much do right now until it forms support and re-breaks lows. But nonetheless, MFX members on YouTube, come to Zoom. Just want to explain one thing, and then YouTube, I'm gonna love and leave you. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Well done on those trades today. If you didn't take any trades, it's no problem. The main thing is that you come and learn every day. Educating yourself and building your foundation is the most important thing. However, if you want to level up your trading, join the MFX team. We will level you up. Guys, have a lovely one. I'm out. See you tomorrow. Cheers.